So today I'm working with this mint plant. This is one that you can get at the grocery store, believe it or not. When the garden centers aren't open in the north, we don't always have garden centers open year round, at least not in my area. And but luckily you can find herbs over there. So what I've done is I've basically broken a lot of the soil off of it ahead of time because I'm gonna go ahead and repot it in this container. It's actually a really nice container I got sent to me. All right, so in the bottom of the container that had the amaryllis in it, and now what I'm gonna do with the mint plant is I have just some basic gravel rock in here, almost halfway up. And I thought about using these hydroponic rocks, but they would do okay in the bottom like the pea gravel, but I'm gonna save these for something else. So basically all I'm gonna do is plant the mint in this container with soil, as so. So if you get one of these from the grocery store, I recommend getting some good potting soil and putting it in a little bit bigger container where you can control the moisture and it has a little more room to actually grow like this. I'll do this. I'm gonna get in there and take off all the dead leaves and just go ahead and prune back any branches that look rough. These branches actually look pretty good. Mint is pretty darn hardy. This stuff grows. In fact, I got a nice couple of containers of different mint varieties in my dome garden. But what I'm doing here is experimenting with, if you didn't have a dome garden, or if you get lazy and you don't want to walk out to the garden, how you could grow it indoors. There's that. Oh, don't leave stuff, because that just encourages bugs to come. We don't want bugs in here. We get a few that are dangly. You can use your pruners, but there we go. Okay, so next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put some type of soil cover here just to keep the moisture in a little bit and make it look a little nicer since it is indoors. And you know me, I like to use my Spanish moss. I love this stuff. I just carefully put it around here to kind of hold the soil. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually try this over where I had the plant the first time. Since we're heading into spring here and my sunroom doesn't get as hot, which is where our wood stove is, because we're not using that as much. Because you don't need so much heat now. It's starting to warm up outside. I'm gonna keep an eye on this though, because hopefully it's hopefully it will get enough sun in the window I'm gonna put it in. So let's go take a look at that. All right, so here it is. We're gonna keep an eye on it. Mint likes to kind of grow up new sprouts from the roots. So this is just lightly on here to protect the soil. When I go in there to water it, it's best to use one of these to get just right where the roots are. It doesn't like to be too soaked, but not too dry. And I'm gonna keep an eye on it this time. It seems to be really liking the sun coming in here, but I'm also gonna go in here and just kind of spritz it a little, so if it gets dry, the leaves are staying a little moist here. The rock down in here is going to help with that, I think, providing moisture coming up, hopefully. But there it is. Hopefully we can keep this growing in here.
Thanks for checking out my video today featuring how to grow mint indoors. You can find more creative ideas like this on my website at brenhaas.com. Hope to see you there.